Lockers are everywhere in this game. It's like treasure chests in a more old-fashioned RPG. Well, I guess old-fashioned isn't the word. One in a medieval setting. I really miss a lot of the really good era Japanese RPGs of the Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1. JRPGs, they just feel like they're lagging behind in so many ways. It's like a media that's not knowing how to evolve. And it kind of sucks because I really did enjoy Final Fantasy 13, but I got 7 on my PSP and I'm playing through it and I'm like, this is actually pretty well made. It's a good story, the characters are good, and the mechanics, well, they maybe seem old-fashioned to some, they work, and it's fun and addictive to level up and learn new stuff. So I'm like, why haven't there been something like this recently? What I liked about how Japan did their RPGs is I always found I connect more with the characters. They always seem to have a lot more to them. The characters in Western RPGs seem a lot more human in some ways, but I never really sympathize with them. For some reason, Japan's really good at making you think, like, wow, I really feel bad for a person, rather than just sort of going along with it. Which I tend to do with games like Mass Effect. I like the characters, and they're interesting enough, but when a character dies, I'm like, oh, wow, cool, he just died in a brutal way. But I never really think, oh, this hits me hard. No robots in here. These are robot cocoons, boys and girls. Robots go into them, and that's how they metamorphosize between robots and giant Skynet supercomputers that enslave the world and lay robot eggs. Took some dirty water. You know what I can't wait to get? And nerds are gonna hate me for it. Oh, I'm sure I mentioned this before. I'm looking forward to that Blu-ray of Transformers 3. It's such a lame but awesome movie. I like dorky stuff. I mean, I love movies that aren't good as art. I love stupid stuff. I mean, I've seen far worse. I was a big fan, well, to be fair, saying it was a bit of a weird thing to say, because I never watched it when it was on, but I really like Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's such a fun show, and they've done bad stuff on that show. If you guys have never heard of it, it's a show where a bunch of people just watch bad movies, and the whole show is like 2 hours of these comedians watching really bad movies, and it's hysterical because it's just such a witty show. They always have a humorous remark, and I think it's one of my inspirations for my videos. I think part of my humor is derivative of that style. But I try to carve my own thing. I'm not... That's what I don't like about a lot of performers. They try to be the next angry video game nerd or the next nostalgia critic, and I'm just thinking, you know what? Don't do what they do, because they obviously do it well, and they know what they're doing. Don't try to emulate other people who've done their style of humor. Try to carve out your own style. Be you. And if you is not interesting enough, make a character, make someone eccentric or goofy, or try to define yourself as an entertainer and find your niche. Otherwise, you just blend in with the crowd of entertainers and you don't really stand out. That's one of the curses a lot of Let's Players have, is they don't have anything interesting to say. if you don't make people laugh, you don't make people think, and you don't really provide any sound advice, you just say what you're doing, you're boring. Now, shotgun is so excessive for rad roaches. They're such pathetic little things. I feel kind of bad for them, killing them. You know, why am I even wasting my, I should test out my Jingwei's shock sword. Ooh. Snap, crackle, pop. Kellogg's Rice Krispies! Rice Krispies are good, but they're one of those cereals that go soggy within seconds, like cornflakes. You just have to have them and pour a small amount in before you put the milk, otherwise they start to taste like, well, mush. I don't want to eat oatmeal, or I guess rice meal. Soggy Rice Krispies would be. I want something crispy. This has been Jammo's Cereal Tips. Tune in next time for how to eat cookies for breakfast. Have Cookie Crisp. Is it just me, or is that like the most unhealthy cereal you can imagine? Because it's cereal, it must be good for you, because all you're really eating when you eat Cookie Crisp is a bowl of cookies with milk on it. Now ask your parents, can I have cookies for breakfast and eat from the cookie jar? No, and can I have some Cookie Crisp? They'll probably say, yeah, sure. You're essentially eating the same thing. Still good though, that's really what it boils down to. It's watching the Cookie Crook and the Copper Guy on the old Saturday morning TV box specials I used to watch. Waking up every morning, watching the Digimons. They killed Wizardmon, no! Yeah, those were the days. You know, you can't live in the past. I enjoy new things now. You can't just pine over how things used to be. That's a bit of a tip for you all. I know a lot of my viewers are kind of in their early teens. You know, you should really cherish these moments and enjoy what you can as while you're still kind of a kid, because there's going to be a point where a lot of the stuff you enjoy now you won't enjoy anymore. Don't take it for granted. Someone needs to get these roaches under control. Which way do I go? Am I going the right way? Well, this looks new. Anything in this gate here? A roach. Meh. My eyes are kind of getting tired. I shouldn't be looking at the TV screen this long while I'm still wearing my glasses. Kind of screws with my eyes. What nerd wouldn't be complete without nerdy glasses? Especially if they have big swirly marks on them. Then it's super nerdy. If you want to make a nerd in a cartoon look more goofy, you give them big swirly glasses. Hey, Rad Roach. I should put on my flashlight so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh man, that's brutal. I love it. Ooh, glasses. Drinking glasses. Now, they serve no purpose, but it's just kind of fun to toy around with your environment. Ooh, look at the glass. Am I going the right way? Oh, is this someplace new? No. I hear walking. Who's walking? There's a monster in our midst. And his name is Mary Mamumu. Oh, is this like a diner area? Oh, do they have pizza here? Who doesn't like pizza? Isn't that like a rule of the universe? If you're a human being, you are in the mood for pizza. Yeah, I've been in here. Ugh. But I see enemies here. Are these just rad roaches? I heard something walking. I think it might just be mole rats. Damn mole rats. Going around in circles, aren't I? Is this it? Can I open you? Tin Man, I'll find you a heart. Yeah, I don't remember this place. I don't remember hearing Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle went to town, buy herself some macaroni, stuck a feather in his hat, and watched My Little Pony.